Hi friends, today we'll start with chapter number 1. Title is Some Basic Concept of Chemistry. In final examination, this chapter having a 5 marks. In routine unit test, first test and prelim, this marks may be vary school to school. So first of all, let's crack the title, that is Some Basic Concept of Chemistry. So till 10th standard, you have only one science, that is chemistry, physics and biology. I think first 5 chapter belongs from chemistry, then 5 belongs for physics, and then 5 belongs for biology. So now in this year you have a 2 separate books for chemistry. So this is a simple introductory chapter. So in this chapter we have to discuss 2 parts, that is first is theoretical part and second is numerical part. First we'll discuss about the synopsis of this chapter. So synopsis of this chapter, first point of our syllabus, that is the importance of chemistry. That is what actually means by matter and their classification. Then SI units. After that we have a mass, weight, volume, density and temperature. Such term we have to define and discuss. Then we have uncertainty in measurements. Then scientific notation and significant figures. And most important for the examination concern, that is called as chemical laws. Out of this 5 laws, two laws definitely gonna ask in your examination, which are the law of conservation of mass, law of definite proportion, law of multiple proportion, Gay-Lussac's law and Avogadro law. And last is Dalton's atomic theory. Means from importance to Dalton atomic theory, this chapter flows with only and only theoretical part. In this part we don't have any numerical. Part 2 is all about your numerical part. So in numerical part, first topic is all about atomic mass, molar mass and formula mass. Then we have a mole concept, percentage of composition. EF means empirical formula and MF means molecular formula. Then stoichiometric calculation means chemical balancing reactions. Next is limiting reagent. And last point is really very important for your examination concern, that is percentage weight by weight, percentage volume by volume, mole fraction, molarity and molality. So in this chapter, initially we start with this theoretical part, 1 or 2 point of theoretical part. Simultaneously we will discuss numerical part also. It is nothing like that to first all the theory is done and after that we will start the numerical. Otherwise this chapter becomes really very boring. First theory only and then numerical only. So we will discuss 1 or 2 part in first and second session. Then we will take a pause and we will start with 1 or 2 topic of numerical. Once again we moved on to few topic of theory. And then series goes on and on and on. So this is all about your chapter synopsis. Likewise this chapter flows through the session. In this session we will start with importance of chemistry and simple classifications of matter. So first of all, what actually means by science? What actually means by science? So as I already told you, in 10th standard you have 5 chapters of chemistry, 5 physics and 5 biology. So science basically subdivided into this multiple branch. Main branches are chemistry, physics, biology and geology. While in case in this we have to discuss only and only chemistry. So chemistry is subdivided by inorganic, organic chemistry, physical chemistry and analytical chemistry. Inorganic chemistry stands for periodic table and all the element discussion we have to detail discuss, that is entitled as inorganic chemistry. In our syllabus, chapter number 3, S block element, P block element belongs from inorganic chemistry. In organic chemistry, chapter number 12 and 13, that is really very important just because in 12th standard, book 2 completely based on organic chemistry. Then we have a middle chapters, that is chapter number 5, 6, 7, 8 entitled as a physical chemistry. And we have analytical chemistry where we have to practice some practical stuff. In chemistry laboratory, during practical, you make some calculation, that is molality, normality, that is entitled as analytical chemistry. So chapter number 1 belongs from the analytical chemistry. Likewise, physics professor definitely teach you a little bit about mechanics, then thermodynamics, then electricity, and then quantum. Likewise, biology, if you are belongs from B group, then biology is subdivided into 3 parts, that is botany, zoology and microbiology, and rest geology. Our key concern is chemistry. The chemistry is a branch of science which is interrelated to this all the sciences. This chemistry plays a central role in a science where direct or indirect relationship between physics, maybe in biology, and in detailed discussion about chemistry in this chapter we have to discuss. So where actually chemistry lies? डे टू डे लाइफ में सर केमिस्ट्री कहाँ पे यूज होता है? तो बीइंग ए केमिस्ट्री प्रोफेसर मैं आपको बताऊंगा, सुबह उठने से लेकर रात को सोने तक एवरीवेयर वेर एवर यू सी यू फाइंड केमिस्ट्री. मीन्स nowadays you find a very beautiful colors, that is nothing but the recent technology available in dyes. If you go to this any showroom and simple just ask, sir give me blue jeans, he shows minimum 5 to 6 different shades of blue jeans. You simple say blue jeans, man, you get varieties of blue color just because of dye stuff. Next is drugs, medicine. Recent years we found lots of application in medicine. 10 साल 12 साल या 15 साल पहले there is no drug available for cancer, no drug available for TB, but nowadays we have a drug available, and just because of recent technology available in case of medicines or pharmaceutical. Then polymers, followed by soaps, detergent. You go to this any branded showroom या mall, आप simple big bazaar या D-Mart में चले जाइए, you find a one full wing for soaps and detergents. Next is acid, alkali, salts. Now, being agricultural land of India, recent technology available in fertilizers and pesticides means specific crop requires specific fertilizer as well as specific crops require specific pesticides or insecticides also. So these all are chemical industries. Recent importance advantage is food and healthcare. Means nowadays you find juices जिसके अंदर लिखा होगा added minerals. Means food के अंदर भी बहुत सारे chemistry जुड़ी हुई है. In healthcare, lots of nowadays each and everybody are really very health conscious. So healthcare के अंदर भी chemistry का बहुत ज़्यादा important है. Obviously petroleum industries are most important part just because the purifications of coal. Finally you get petrol, diesel, naphtha, kerosene and many more petroleum products. Now recent technology, that is called nanotechnology. Then we have optical fibers, miniaturizations and many more stuff that is available in nowadays. Means if you find a first mobile phone cordless phone जैसा था, and then धीरे miniaturizations होता गया, and nowadays we have a very small sophisticated instrumentations available. Likewise, first instrument, that is a simple computer. अगर कंप्यूटर की बात करें तो कंप्यूटर इज ऑल्सो अवेलेबल अ रूम लाइक अ रूम. धीरे उसमें भी मिनिएचराइजेशन होता गया, एंड नाउडेज वी हैव कंप्यूटर इन आवर पॉकेट इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोबाइल. मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट 1 मार्कर क्वेश्चन जो जनरली पूछा जाता है, सिस्प्लेटिन एंड टैक्सोल. रिसेंट डेकेड के अंदर फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्रीज के अंदर कैंसर के लिए ड्रग फाइंड आउट की गई, दैट इज सिस्प्लेटिन एंड टैक्सोल. एंड लाइकवाइज HIV AIDS के लिए भी ड्रग फाइंड आउट हुई, AZT, that is azidothymidine. So these are the recent drug available in terms of pharmaceutical. Now each and every coin having a two side. Likewise यहाँ तक हमने खाली केमिस्ट्री का इम्पोर्टेंस ही डिस्कशन किया. जैसे जैसे ग्रोथ ऑफ फार्मेसी एंड ग्रोथ ऑफ केमिकल इंडस्ट्रीज आर देयर, साइड इफेक्ट क्या होता है, जितनी इंडस्ट्री बढ़ेगी वाटर पोल्यूशन, सॉइल पोल्यूशन एंड एयर पोल्यूशन बढ़ता जाएगा. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एनवायरमेंटल इश्यूज. मीन्स आपने कई बार देखा होगा कि ये इंडस्ट्रीज कंटिन्यूसली फ्यूम्स एटमोसफियर में छोड़ते रहते हैं. इन मंथ ऑफ विंटर्स आपको आई बर्निंग सेंसेशन, स्किन सेंसेशंस, ज़्यादातर इश्यूज देखने को मिलते हैं. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, डे टू डे टेम्परेचर बढ़ रहा है एंड मानसून सीजन भी डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस लाइक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड, मीथेन एंड मेनी मोर गैसेस. Most important CFC, that is chlorofluorocarbon. So chlorofluorocarbon is main causes of ozone depletion. Just because of ozone depletion, UV rays directly penetrate to this earth, and due to this global warming takes place and many more effects are there. सो हियर इन केस केमिस्ट्री के एडवांटेजेस हमने पढ़े, केमिस्ट्री के डिसएडवांटेज भी पढ़े. केमिस्ट्री फाइंड्स लॉट्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशन इन डे टू डे लाइफ एंड रिसेंट टेक्निक्स एंड अवेबिलिटी भी हमने चेक किया. एंड ड्यू टू दिस केमिस्ट्री इज रियली वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वन. So this is a simple first point, that is introduction to this chemistry. Next we moved on to this, what actually means by metal and its classification.